On August the 10th, Canon rumors told us that Canon would be releasing the 70-200mm f2.8 L image stabilized USM power zoom lens, and that it would occur sometime in Q4. They also provided us with a picture, but unlike the RF 70-200mm, the non-power zoom version, it was painted black. Could it be? Some even wondered about the authenticity of the photo. But before we get to the details, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything, helps this channel grow, and keeps you up to date on the latest camera coverage. When Canon rumors leaked this image of the RF 70-200mm f2.8 power zoom lens, some wondered about the authenticity of the photo. Others wondered why the lens would be painted black instead of white, while others figured it's just what's expected, as the RF 24-105 power zoom is also painted black. Well, Canon Rumors has responded to your comments. This image is perfectly legitimate. It's full resolution. It had full EXIF. We even had a conversation with the person who provided the image, and it passed all the forensic tools that we put it through. So that's good. We can wrap that one up, right? We can put that to rest. Pretty simple, right? Yeah, no, not exactly. Certainly not in the world of rumors, wild rumors, and conjecture. You see, Canon Rumors released another photo of the 70-200mm, the RF power zoom lens. And this time around, it's not painted black, but instead white. Have a look. Confused? Welcome to my world. Canon Rumors did say that this image didn't come with some of the usual good signs. There was no EXIF or contact information. The image was resized down to 1024, and it was also a PNG. None of that is normal when we receive images of unreleased products. Obviously, normal doesn't always happen. Normal, yeah. Well, Canon Rumors said it quite well, and you're probably familiar with what transpired over the last 18 months. All those rumors about the Canon EOS R1 supposed to be the master of everything, the jack of all trades, whereas the R5 Mark II really kind of fit that moniker a whole lot better. We were expecting the R1 to be a Nikon Z9-like camera, and, well, Canon had other ideas. And the R5 Mark II? A lot of these rumors went back and forth and back and forth. So, what do we actually know? Well, the 70-200mm f2.8 image-stabilized USM power zoom lens is coming this year. It's going to be announced this year, most likely in the fourth quarter, and it's going to be painted black. Now, as far as if it's going to be painted white, well, that new image by Canon Rumors didn't pass the smell test. Some of the forensics tests came back with some inconsistencies. Nothing showed that it was definitively manipulated, but phones can do some funky things to an image. Have you ever seen an image or a scene, or you're watching a movie or a TV show, and they showed you something and it looked real, it looked plausible, but there was something off about it. You couldn't really place your finger on it. Maybe it was how the characters were looking. Maybe it was something to do about the depth of field. There was nothing you could point to from analysis that would say there was something wrong, but you knew in your gut something just wasn't right. And I think that's what Canon Rumors is getting at here. So as far as having a painted white version, well, maybe what a lot of people, maybe somebody heard a lot of your complaints from August the 10th and thought, well, you know, if they want a white painted version, I'm going to go ahead and give them a white painted version, and I'm going to do a bunch of things so they can't really tell it's been manipulated. So that is what it is. Now, as soon as I hear more information, I'll let you know. I have put out some feelers to some of my trusted sources, those that told me the exact date of the announcement of the R5 Mark II and the R1, as well as some of the specifications. I get in my gut that we're going to see the 70-200mm power zoom, but Canon's not just going to release that. They usually, I get a sense in the final fourth quarter, or the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, we can see potentially two lenses. Last year, the end of 2023, well, we had the 10-20mm and a more affordable, I think, RFS version. I can't remember what it was. And of course, this guy right here, the 200-800mm, which is still on the short list. So it's just the nature of things. But going back to July the 17th, that's when Canon announced the Canon EOS R5 Mark II along with the Canon EOS R1. And while the R1 isn't going to start shipping until November the 26th, the R5 Mark II, for the rest of us, will start shipping next week. I hope to have mine by mid-Tuesday to late Tuesday afternoon once it shows up at my doorstep. I want to say a big thanks to all of you that use my pre-order links down below, these guys right here, to pre-order the Canon EOS R5 Mark II. Give yourself a pat on the back, because the reason why this channel's here is because of you and your support. When you use the pre-order links, I get anywhere from 2 to 8% back. It doesn't cost you anything, as you see, and you get the best of both worlds. You get gear you really, really like, and of course I get a small feedback, which really is what supports this channel, keeps it on the air. So a big thank you to you. And for those of you not in the United States who don't purchase from Adorama, B&H, or Amazon.com, you still really help this channel too by commenting, by engaging, by retweeting, by recommending this video to your friends, by just dropping me comments on a day-to-day basis. Thank you so much for engaging. Thank you so much for helping me build a community. I'm really looking forward to the day when I can retire from my day job and have this as my, well, full-time passion job. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Hopefully, very soon. It's hard to say what's going on because we have a big announcement. Well, we don't have a big announcement. We have a big shipment coming next week, the R5 Mark II. So who knows, sometimes before a big camera's announced, there might be some other stories come out on the weekend. Oh, I tweeted something out that some of you might want to be aware of. I covered off that new upscaled feature in the EOS R5 Mark II, and I did a video talking about the R5 Mark I, how it had high resolution mode. I forgot what it was called, but basically it's Canon's version of pixel shift. Well, right from the horse's mouth, Canon themselves have said that the R5 Mark II doesn't have that pixel shift mode that we find in the Mark I, and that AI upscaled feature is there to replace that. You know what? I really wish they could have at least have kept the way it was in the R5 Mark I, updated it just a little bit, and then given us both features and said, look, you use what you want to use and let us know. And then based on the feedback, they could have retired one later. But you know what, for me, I think AI does some incredible things, but when it comes to upscaling an image, while some of the photos I saw did a very good job, even with dogs that had an awful lot of hair, I just don't trust AI upscaling. Sometimes it does a great job, and sometimes it doesn't. And I think what it starts to do is blur that line between a photo that I took based on my own mind's eye and adjusting the shutter, the ISO, and other settings within the camera to produce the image. It blurs the lines between the image that I created and a computer-generated image. And I don't really think I like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's it for now. Have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.